Hey, I think I'm live. I hope I am. Someone comment if you are watching live with me, so I know that I'm live. I'm pretty sure I am. Here we go. Yay, I'm so excited. I haven't been live in a really long time. I think since last Advent season. So I have been really missing everybody so much, and I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. I want to do more lives. I want to be live. I think I'm going to do it every Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. If you're here live, though, if you could say hi wherever you are, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, um, so I can say hi and we can chat with each other. I have a lot of really fun things to show you tonight. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yay. Okay. And looks like you're on YouTube. So everything is good there. It started. I just wanted to make sure. So I'm just going to get started. If people join later, they can always join in and chat. If you're watching the replay, you can just type #replay and leave a comment or ask a question or whatever it is you want to do. So tonight we're going to talk about Sizzix Studio products, and I am in love with them, and we have lots of really fun things to play with. Specifically, though, there is a new collection, a new licensed designer with Sizzix Studio named Mark Montano, and probably a lot of you know who he is. This is the set we're going to be using tonight. It's called My Favorite Things. So, and I'll walk through all this with you. If you're here live, if you could say hi, I would love to chat with you. If you want to. So this is the one we're going to use tonight, but I wanted to show you all the sets. I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to use, and I'll talk about like the tools and stuff as we're using them, so I'm not just sitting here boring you talking. Okay, so we're going to use like I said, one of the new Mark Montano sets, okay? And that first one was called My Favorite Things, and that's what we're using tonight. We also have a set called Stitches, okay? And I made this project with it. This is one of my newer YouTube videos. You can go check that out. And can you hear me okay? I forgot to ask if my volume is okay. Just let me know in the chat. But this is one of the projects I've made using the packaging. Okay, so this is the cardboard packaging. So if you want to know how I made this using upcycled materials, it was a really fun project to make, and I did it with this set called Stitches. Okay, and then he also has another set called Build It right here. Got some really cool stamps and stencils in there. And then one other set called Weather Wonder. All right. So there's that, really cool. Love the crowns and the moon and sun in there. Okay, and I also have a giveaway. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. I also have a giveaway, and I'm giving you to the end of the week to enter because I want to make sure everybody has a chance to enter to win this because it's such a great giveaway. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Well, I don't have the stamp and spin near me right now, but you're going to win a brand new, without paint all over it, registration tool with the stamp or stencil positioner and all of that. You will also get the stamp and spin tool, which is crazy. It's such a great tool. And you're also going to get, hold on, I got to remember. I think it's these two sets from Mark Montano. So 2 sets from him, plus the stamp and spin tool, plus the registration tool. Somebody is going to win this. Okay, so you need to make sure you go enter the giveaway. I just need your email address and your name, and it puts you all in a bucket. So then at the end of the week, I can draw a name out of there, and one of you is going to win it, and I will send it to you. Okay, I'm so excited. It's a really big giveaway, and it's going to be great. So, yeah, so that is up for grabs. I just want to put these out of the way so I don't mix them up or mess them up. Okay, this one we're not using either. Okay, so I've just moved. Sorry, hold on. I don't want anything to fall. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I've just moved, and so I'm still kind of getting settled. You can see I do have some crafty things put away. I'm getting a little bit organized, but I couldn't wait. I've really missed hanging out with everybody and being live and making projects and having fun. So that's what we're going to do tonight, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I love Sizzix Studio. You know, I love making projects for them. And so I thought, great, like this is a great first project to start with. So I'm actually going to switch my camera so that you can see my desktop. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. All right. That never happens. Excuse me. One second. So, okay. So what I want to do first is I want to talk about this. This is the Sizzix Studio layered stencil and stamp set, and there are now 3 different licensed designers that have created sets for this line of products. Okay, so the first 2 were Kat Kerr and Vic Hollins, and they now have several. They have quite a few sets of these. Mark Montano is the newest licensed designer. His just released in October, so these are brand new. And but what I want to tell you about all of these, regardless of what style or design is in there, every single one comes with 3 stencils, okay? And they're substantial size, okay? They are, let me just tell you the size of the actual stencil design area is about 8.25 by let's see, by 5. Okay, so that is a really nice size stencil. The other really nice feature about these stencils is that they have these holes on all 4 sides. Okay, and that will make more sense when we get to the registration tool, but just know it offers a lot more versatility. All right, and then so they come with 3 different stencils, and then they also come with a stamp set. Okay, so and they're always this size, which is what, maybe 5 by 8, 4 by, let's not guess. How about 7.25 by 5? Okay, so about 5 by 7, which is super. I mean, look at the size of these. Sorry, I got to get used to where this is. The size of these stamps are really, really great. So every single kit, no matter which one you pick, you're going to get some stamps and you're going to get 3 stencils. Okay, so that's that. And then this project that I showed you, I made with the Stitches collection from Mark Montano. Look at all this lovely texture in here. Ooh, it's so fun. Anyway, this right here is just this. I just put some spray and paint and gesso and stuff on it and made art out of it because I don't like to waste stuff and I love upcycling. So go watch that video later if that's something you're interested in. Excuse me, my throat. Anyway, so this is what we're using tonight. If you have it, get it out and play with me, right? Make a project right along with me. I would love to see it. Anyway, it's called My Favorite Things. And later on, I will make sure there's a link in the description in case you want to go get it later. Okay. But everything we're doing tonight, you can do with any of the Sizzix Studio stencils and stamp sets that you may already have. All right. So the next thing I want to show you, this is the registration tool, and you are going to win one of these if you enter the giveaway. You could win a brand new one of these that's nice and fresh and clean and doesn't have ink and paint all over it. This is mine. I love it. I use it all the time, and I'm a messy crafter, so that's just how it goes. But it's got this nice hinge here, and you can pull the lid off. This lid is used for stamping. The main thing I want to say about this, and I promise we'll start creating in a minute, but the one side of this has, like, hear that? An etched grid. Can you see that grid? Yeah, you can kind of see it there. You don't want to put your stamps on this side. You want your stamps to stick to the smooth side. They'll stick a lot better that way. Excuse me. And then inside here, we also have the stencil positioner. So this goes right onto the hinge here, and you can put it wherever you need to move your stencil around so that it's in the right spot on your surface, which will stick here. And then this is a hinge adapter. So this is an extra piece that you would need to purchase if you were going to work on things that are thicker than a sheet of paper. Hey, Alicia, thanks so much for coming to hang out. Love that you're here. So if you're going to work on like a journal or a canvas or anything thicker than a piece of paper, then you're going to want to get one of these hinge adapters. They're super easy to use. Do you notice one side is a little bit shorter than the other? That the shorter side is the side that goes on the inside, and you just snap it down. and now it's connected. And then when you are ready to take it off, because, oh, we're going to work on flat piece of paper or something, on the back here, you might, can you see there's like two little prongs right there? You just squeeze them, maybe. If you don't have nails, there we go. And it just clips, it falls right off. Okay, so that's the hinge adapter. We don't need it today because we're working on a flat surface, but it's very, very handy, and I normally have mine on. Okay, the next thing that you're going to get with it are they're called sticky grid sheets. Sticky grid sheets, and they have a protective cover over the top, and it's just a grid, and it's got like a light tack stickiness to it. Okay, don't throw this piece away because you need it when you're done working, so you can cover this back up and keep it protected. But that basically is the registration tool, and we're going to use it as we play here tonight, and I will explain things as we go. All right, so actually the first thing I think we're going to do, we're going to take the lid off because I'm going to be doing some stenciling before we stand. So I'll just take that off and set it off to the side. And I've got a pretty new pink sweater here. Can you see my sweater? And I don't want to get it dirty, so I'm just trying to keep my sleeves rolled up. It's like neon pink, and it's my favorite. Okay, so what I want to do, so I was looking through these this set tonight, and I was trying to decide like what project are we going to make, right? And I really love these fonts. I love typography. It's one of my favorite things. But I also love these. And look at, there's 4 different patterns, and they're not quite square. I think they're like 5x4 or something like that. Sonia, hey, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Yay. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we made 4 quick little greeting cards? Normally I make art journal pages, or I do some sort of like home decor or mixed media piece or whatever, but I thought it'd be fun. We're just here for about an hour together. Let's see if we can make 4 greeting cards in an hour. What do you think? So let me know what you think about that, and I'm excited. So I did ahead of time, I cut 4 4x4 pieces of this mixed media paper. This is from Royal Talons, and it is excuse me, their mixed media booklet. It's 9x12. It's super great, actually. I think if you wanted a larger journal, you could just work right in this, but I tend to rip pages out of here to use for other things. But if you notice, like here, can you feel that? It's pretty thick paper, and it takes paint and watercolor and modeling paste and all that stuff really well. So it's been like a go-to for me, and I love working with it. So oh, Michelle Wilson, hi, how are you? Hello, new to Sizzix. Oh, I'm so excited that you're here. Yay. Well, ask questions too as we go along. I love to help. If you're stuck with anything, or you just like, I said something and you don't understand it, or I spoke too fast, or I didn't explain it well, please ask questions. I love to answer your questions and help you along. Okay. Robin said, greeting cards is a great idea for holidays. Yeah, for sure. And I love doing greeting cards all the time because, you just, sometimes you need them in a hurry, and I think I have boxes of them at this point, and it's also just like a fun, quick, easy thing that you can make that is really useful too. So Sonia says, I love this new set from Mark. So excited you're working with it. Oh, wonderful. Yay. Okay. Will you put that paper in the link? Yes, I will. Actually, Robin, could you keep a list for me? Because I might forget, you know how I get sometimes. Keep a list of the things I need to link up underneath later, and I'll make sure to do it. Thanks for your help. Okay, so I'm gonna just do one at a time here first because I don't want to rush us, right? We've got some time. So this is a 4x4 piece of that mixed media paper. Amazing stuff. And we're putting it on the sticky grid on our registration tool. Lindsay, hi, how are you? Yay, all my friends are here. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. It means a lot to me. So now I want to do one background for each of these 4 different patterns. Okay, so we're just going to start there. We're going to let it be easy and quick. Okay, we're not overthinking any of this. All right. Okay, so we've got our stencil placement tool, And I'm just going to set it there for now. Now we'll just go in order. All right. So first I've got these stripes. So maybe I'm going to put them this way. Now this is a 4x4 square, so we can put it any kind of way, and then we can decide later if we want them to be horizontal or vertical. We don't care. So I'm putting the stencil down, and then I'm going to kind of line up the paper with it just to keep it simple. Okay. 1 second. Let me get right. Okay, so now I also brought out some Lindy spray. I haven't used Lindy spray in a while, and I kind of love her. Well, I love this company, right? And so I've got a few colors. Pink, of course, is in the mix as usual. I've got orange, yellow. I have a dark blue, green, and a lighter blue, all really great colors. So let's see. For the stripe, let's pick a color. Let's pick let's go with this bright blue color. It's very pretty. Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we do bright blue and dark blue together? That'll be lovely. Okay, I'm going to give it a shake. And because some of these, okay, so this is a Starburst one. So has anybody here ever not used Lindy's spray? Do you not know what I'm talking about? And I'm about to spray on this, and it's going to get all over this, this sticky grid, and it's okay because I don't care. But if you do care, then close your eyes for a second. Okay. Okay. And it's good. It's just making a big old mess, and it's totally fine. Okay. And we're going to do the lighter blue. Okay. And then we're going to just let it sit for a second. I am going to dry it. I don't have my Sizzix gun out yet. I haven't found that quite yet. I'm still unpacking boxes. If you don't know, I moved in about a month and a half ago. And so I'm still kind of getting settled. Now this is it's probably leaked under a little bit, but it's okay. It's all okay because this is just mixed media fun, and we're not stressing or like getting upset about anything. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I mean, it did go over a little bit because I oversprayed a little, but I really wanted good solid stripes. I think this is fantastic. Let me bring it closer so you guys can see it better. I know the camera's a little bit far away. So I do plan to go live more often. Look at the variation in the blues there. Isn't that great? Ooh, I love this. I already love it. Okay, and we can go horizontal or vertical. So we get to decide, but I'm going to put this aside for a minute and let it chill. And let's get a scrap piece of paper and pick up some of this excess. Where's my paper towel? Oh, I didn't get one. Hold on. Okay. So here we go. Cleaning up my spray onto another piece of paper so I don't waste it all, right? Look at this, another background for later. Amazing. We'll put that off to the side. I am going to clean this off though the rest of the way because we do need to keep moving along, but normally I would just use all of it. Okay, I think there's a question. Oh, is that why I haven't been seeing your content? Yes, I haven't been live. And I honestly, this year has been very eventful, we'll say. Very eventful, very challenging. Lots of really great things and some not so great things happening this year. So, but things are settling down, and I really missed being with you guys. And honestly, like I was setting up for tonight and thinking, oh, what am I going to do? And you know, just sort of getting everything ready and getting the lighting right and all of that. And I got really excited because this like gets my blood going. You know, I love being live. I love hanging out with you guys. I love making projects. I love it when you interact and help me pick things out. You know, it's just so much fun. And I really, really have missed it a lot. So it really means a lot that you guys are coming to hang out with me tonight. And I do plan to be live. I'm going to try and do it every Wednesday. So we'll see how that works. And yeah, we do also need to talk about Advent this year because I've done Advent live every year for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. This is the first year I don't actually have an Advent calendar to work with. So either one's going to appear in the next couple of weeks, if I can figure that out, or I'm going to come up with some other really great idea and we'll do something different, but still Advent-like. So let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions, and we can talk about that later. Okay, this one, let's see. What do we want to do? This one, let's do another spray, and then next time I'm going to try something different. What do we want to do for this lovely Harlequin pattern? What about maybe pink and orange? That would be lovely, huh? Let's see. Oh, Robin said, I like the grunge look. Every time you're live, I play so much more. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yes, me too. I'm so glad you said that. That really means a lot. I appreciate it so much. And I hope that we can hang out a lot more here in the future. I'm getting my new studio set up, and ooh, this one's a little bit okay. Well, that's all right. It's a little darker than I thought. Oh, something just flew out. I don't know what it was. Oh, I think I broke it. It's okay. We got what we wanted. That was really strange. That's never happened to me before. Like the little tiny plastic piece that, oops, where are you? This little tiny plastic piece that sits in there just shot right out. That was very funny. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we get here. Let's dry this a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so I forgot what I was saying, but what I want to say is if you have any ideas for Advent this year that you would like me to do, even if it's just like a prompt list and we just hang out every day and do something like that and not actually like open new supplies, I'm okay with that. Maybe I could do like a craft your stash and then pick something from my stash to use every day. I don't know. Let's think about it. Look at this one. Very pretty. Ooh, I love that pattern. Such a good pattern. Okay, I'm going to put that on my computer. I'm sure it's going to make a mess. Okay, sorry, I got to clean again. This poor thing is abused so much because you know how messy of a crafter I am. Okay, let's clean this one up. We can use some of it maybe, right? Before I get rid of it. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? Tell me what's going on with you. I feel like, we haven't talked in a really long time. We have a lot of catching up to do. Look at that. Ooh, I like that even better. That's great. I'm going to go on this side too because I can't help it. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that layered look. This is a great piece right here. Already amazing. Okay, we'll clean the rest off. Keep moving along. So yeah, tell me what's going on. Any news that anyone wants to share? Anything exciting, or I don't know. I have lots of things to share, but maybe another day. Henry's in college, my son. He's doing fabulously. Okay, moving along. Let's go again. This time, instead of spraying, what do I want to do? I want to use, okay, hold on. Let's put this over here. I do actually have a fair bit of room here, but I still managed to like squeeze myself into a small space. Robin said, I like the prompt list and use something different each day that I already have. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I think I like that too. It feels like a lot of people are like, I have all the things, let's just play. So let me think on that a little bit more and keep the ideas coming if anybody else has ideas for what you might like to do. All right, the next stencil, let's do this fun, I don't know, kind of looks like a compass or something. What am I doing? I'm going this way. Am I? What am I doing? No, I'm going this way. Sorry. Had to think about that for a second. Let's put a new piece of paper in here. Okay. So the only thing that I planned was that we're making cards and I'm using these 4x4-inch squares. Everything else we do is going to be impromptu. Okay. So let's see, we did blue and we did like pinky orange. Let me see if I have any other ink. Oh, we could do paint. Okay, let's do paint. Um, Sorry, one second, guys. Let me pick some colors here. I could do a purple or this nice, what is this, turquoise green? And this is ultramarine violet light. Or I have this green, olive green light. Let's see. Somebody said, I'm flying to Texas in a couple of days to catch a cruise. Whoa. All right. Well, I hope that there's no more like hurricane stuff happening and that you have a wonderful time and that the weather is nice to you. I will be wishing you all the best there. That sounds really amazing, and I'm very excited for you. Congratulations. I just picked the turquoise green. That's like my go-to. So I know we already have a bluish one, but it was like a darker blue. So I'm just going for it. If you guys want different colors, just chime in. So I've got a little paint here off to the side, and I'm going to use my Sizzix multi-tool that has the sponges. You guys, I love this so much. I literally, like, look, there's paint all over it. I take this on the plane with me. You guys saw I was at Blick in New York demoing for this stuff. Like, all of this stuff travels so easily. You're going on your cruise, take these things with you. They're so easy to pack, and they don't take up a lot of space. You can have one handle, or even I have two handles usually, because I have the palette knife and the brayer, and then double-ended sponge, because I use these a lot for like warm and cool colors. And then I just take these two, and you can take, if you haven't seen these before, you can take these off and switch the tools, and they have a whole bunch of tools, and it travels so easily. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because I recently experienced that, and I was really happy that I had it. It made it, because I didn't want to have, like, I didn't want to check a bag, it just makes it so much easier. So I am going to swirl and see if that is okay. I think you can swirl in this situation as long as you don't have like a huge glob of paint on your sponge. If you have too much paint on your sponge, it might like go underneath and make it, less crisp. But if you just have a little bit of paint, I think you can do it. Otherwise, you just would dab it. Okay. And I have one color here, but we've been doing a couple colors, and I kind of like having that. So let's see what one looks like without taking the stencil off. Look at how pretty. Ooh, that's so good. All right. Somebody said it'll be hot and muggy, but the bars have AC. Oh, well, that's perfect. You don't have to leave then. Somebody said, I've been thinking of doing just that, art journal my trip. Yes, yes, you have to. Oh, that'll be so great. Where's the cruise going? Yeah, that sounds like so much fun. You're gonna have such a great time. Let's see. I want another. Hold on. I want another paint. I think I know what I want, but oh, I randomly grabbed into this like big bucket of these little tubes of paint that I have in my little shelf thing over here, and I grabbed the exact color I wanted. What are the odds of that happening? That's amazing. So this one is called Permanent Blue Violet. It's super dark, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm just gonna do a little bit and add little touches here and there, because I think that might be nice to have some contrast. It's just a really dark, rich purple, and it's gorgeous. So let's do a little bit right here and a little bit up here. And let's see what it looks like. We can just, the beauty of this tool, this registration tool that one of you might win if you go enter, is that you can just lift this up, see how it looks. Looks pretty cool, but I think I want to add a little bit more. So I just put it back down. I grab some more paint, and I know that it's going to be in the exact right spot, and I don't have to worry about it because I'm using my tool. Okay. Yep, that looks great. I'm all done. I'm not going to wash this off because it's just acrylic paint, and it's going to dry, and it's never going to recontaminate my next project, so I don't care. Somebody said Gulf of Mexico, Cozumel, Rotan, and Costa Maya. Never been to Mexico's Gulf Coast. Well, that sounds incredible. Wow, I would love to do that someday. Okay. I put on Do Not Disturb, but then I forgot that I had. Are we back? We're back. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I'm set, so my bad. Okay, getting back to. I mean, it's the only technical challenge so far. Ooh, I better knock on wood for that. Okay. So, not too bad. Okay, we're back. So sorry, guys. Am I good? Can everybody still hear me? Those look like snowflakes. They do. Oh, yeah. Great, great eyeballs. Here, let me show you. There we go. And see, I like the dual color there. Look at this one. It's kind of like ombres into the other. I highly recommend using a couple different colors when you're doing stuff like this. It just really, it like up levels it. Okay, last one we have are the polka dots. So what are we going to do? Am I going to do paint or am I going to do a spray for the polka dots? What would you guys like? You pick. Tell me what to do. We got polka dots. We could do like diagonal light to dark or straight up and down. We could do all one color. We could do, you know what? I've got some Ecoline here. This is what is this one? Pink, magenta, and indigo. Kind of like my hair. We could do something like that. All good. Yeah, let's just do this because so this is not so Ecoline is watercolor ink, right? So it's not acrylic paint. So it's a little bit different than what we've been using, but it's also really great and fun. So I'm going to show you. Do you have a thick medium? You know what? I do. And I thought about having that and we could do that, but those take a bit to dry. So I was trying to stay away from that, but we could. Hold on. We could do a really thin layer. Let me show you what I have, and you tell me if this is good for you. I do have regular modeling paste, but it's just white. But I also have this fuchsia stencil butter. What do you think about that? Would you like me to do that? I could do that. That would be really pretty. Okay. So let's do that. Good idea. We'll use this for something else. I have another idea for those. Okay, so see, now I'm going to use my other multi-tool from Sizzix, and you can't live without a palette knife. And these are really good. They're plastic, but they're really nice and sturdy. They last a long time. They're easy to clean and whatever. So not that I clean it, but you know, if you did, it would be easy. Okay, I'm not going to go everywhere. I think I'm just going to go here and there. Almost everywhere. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe I'll go everywhere. Yeah, I think I like it like that. What do you think? Let me show you. Here we go. That looks really good. And I put a thin layer on, so hopefully it'll dry fairly quickly. And then we can spray over this so it's not like plain white in the background if we want, or we can leave it. That's fine too. Okay, let me clean this up. And then we'll start stamping. So we've got all of these really great, I like this set because the stamps in here are pretty big. So we can pick 4 of the stamps that we want to use maybe as a focal point. And then these cards that we're making won't have any words on them, but they can just be generic. And then you can add whatever words you need to when you're going to give it away or use it, you know. Let me move this out of the way for a couple minutes. Okay, so Sonia's going on a cruise. What else? I mean, it's November. I'm sure other things have happened this year. Probably you guys forgot about them already. Did anyone else go on any fun trips earlier in the year, or do you have anything planned for the holidays? You do want to make sure if you're using a paste like I just did with the stencil butter that you do wash that off because it's a thicker it's a thicker medium, and if it gets stuck in any little cracks or crevices, it could ruin your stencil. So I don't clean the acrylic paint off because when it dries, it's permanent. And so this is dry now. So if I put this down and I put something else over it, this isn't going to pick back up and then like contaminate my next project. So I don't care. And I think it's pretty, you know, but you noticed when I used the spray, this is water-based product. So even if it dries, if it were re-wet, it would reactivate, right? So then we do want to clean that off because I might not want green on my next project. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I decide if I'm going to clean or not clean. And then also with thicker mediums like the paste, I always want to clean it right away so that it doesn't dry on there and ruin it. So that's how I take care of my stencils. And everyone has their own way to deal with stuff like that, and all of the ways are correct and great and wonderful. Okay, but if you have any questions about any of that, just let me know. Lindsay said I hiked on Banff National Forest. Whoa, that sounds amazing. Wow, you go on some really great trips, Lindsay. I gotta say, I'm a little bit jelly. Very, very awesome. Okay, so we used two of the stencils already, and I think we're gonna use the third one maybe too. So let me put that aside. Let's do some stamping. Oh wait, I need to I'm trying to keep my area clean as best I can. I even took water and like cleaned my silicone mat. This is a Sizzix product as well. I always forget to talk about it, but it is really good. It is a really good mat. I always have it on my desk. It's nice and white, well, white-ish, and it's nice and thick, but not too thick, and it's really durable, and it fits in your, your carry-on if you're traveling too. It has these little wells here if you want to mix colors, or you just want like acrylic paint and a couple different ones or whatever. It's really good for that. So let's get back here and let's do some stamping. Okay, oops, sorry. So let's see. I definitely connect. Can you hear me? Sorry. Okay, I think I'm back. It looks like you can hear me, but tell me if you can't or if it's kind of you can't hear me. Oh, that might have been before though. Tell me if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? That's funny. I'm not the Verizon person, I promise. Did you see any bears on your hike? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. I think I'm back. Let me know if I'm not. I'm going to take off the stencil converter or, excuse me, positioner. Still no volume? Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful. Yes. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. Thanks for being patient. Okay, so this is the lid for the registration tool. And at the very beginning, I said there are two sides to this. The one side has like an etched grid on it. Can you hear that? And the other side is smooth. So when you're going to use it for stamping, you want to make sure the smooth side is facing in so that it picks up your stamp, because otherwise if you try to use the grid side, it just won't work quite right. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you have that. Okay, so now we're going to be stamping. So let me get a scrap piece that isn't dirty. Probably my hands are dirty, so that's why everything is going to get dirty. It's okay. So I've got a scrap piece here that we're going to stamp on. I'm sticking it to my sticky grid, and I am going to choose some stamps. Now, I really like this hand, so I want to use that. I'm just going to stamp them all at once. Why not? It'll be easy. I always forget to check that. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. Well, if you get it wrong, you'll know right away because your stamps won't stick to the to the lid. So, what else? What else do we want to use? Do we want to use the eyeball or we need 4 of them. So I already picked the hand. Let me see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything while I was trying to fix that. Oops. Okay, where's my chat? Here we go. Okay. Okay, good. All right, I'm good. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna pick. Let's see. I like this light bulb. This could be good for something. Let's think about things we would want to. What about the eyeball? The eyeball's pretty cool. Light bulb. Okay, Lindsay likes that. Good. I just picked that one. And then we have the compass or the pen nibs. We could also use this as like a background, like texture thing. We will use that, but that'll be more just okay, I'm gonna pick the last one. Let's see. I kind of like the pen nibs, I'm gonna be honest. So if you want something different though, let me know. So these are all facing down, so the stamping part is touching the paper. And then I'm going to put my lid down and just kind of tap it on where the stamps are to pick them up. Okay, so I'm taking this lid off of here just so I can show you guys. But can you see all the stamps are on there now, and they're in the exact right place for where I want to stamp them onto the paper. So now we're going to pick an ink to stamp them with. Let's see. I think I have black stays on here. We'll just use that. You guys good with that? Alicia likes the eyeball. Good. Yay. Okay, I picked that one too. Yay. Okay, I picked one for everybody. So that's good. So I'm just using black stays on just so we have something crisp and good. And I want this to be kind of the focal point along with whatever word you might use. So this it'll help it stand out too. Okay, so we're just going to ink them up really well. The benefit of using this tool is that if I didn't ink it up very well, or I don't press hard enough, or I don't, get it quite in the right spot, then we can always go back to it later and redo it. That looks really good. I do feel like I need to do this one again. I might just do them all one more time just to make sure we have really good coverage. Let's do this. Okay, I have another question. Who here, let's see, does not have this registration tool? Or do you not have any Sizzix Studio stamp and stencil sets like the one I'm showing you tonight? But it doesn't have to be this one, but any. Do you have any of the patterns? Let me know. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. All right, that's exactly perfect. I think it was actually good before. I didn't realize the light bulb just doesn't have a line all the way to the edge, and it looks great. It's very vintagey and wonderful. Okay, let me put these away. Trying to be kind of organized a little bit. Let's see, this one goes over here. Okay, are you guys telling me? No, nobody's answering. Okay, that's okay. All right, then, so now I think I'm done with this tool for now. I think the rest is just going to be kind of impromptu. I'm going to put that off to the side for now. We can bring it back out if we need it. I do think I want to use some of that text. That's really good text. Or maybe like some texture in the background of some of them. Uh-oh. Oops, I have an avalanche. Did you guys hear that? Sonia, I have a few of cats. Hope to buy marks for myself for Christmas. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love cats. So did you guys notice on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, this week, Sizzix is like spotlighting the Sizzix Studio. And so every day there is a different creator that is using one of the Sizzix Studio collections, or just sets, I guess, and they're making projects with them. So you can see like reels or long form video or carousel, whatever. And there's lots of really great artists and inspirations. So you should go, if you're on Instagram, go check them out. Make sure you're subscribed to Sizzix so you can see all of it. And then you can see like all the cool artists that are making stuff with it too. It's just really great inspiration. Gives you ideas for like other things you can do with it. So yeah, I don't know if you, Sonia, how do you normally use your Sizzix Studio set? Like, do you do art journaling mostly, or do you make cards or scrapbook pages? What do you do with yours? Or anyone else that has them? I'm just curious what way you normally use them. Thanks. If you don't want to answer my questions, you don't have to, but it's nice to chat and like just hear what's going on and what you guys are using these things for. What was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yeah, well, back to the Sizzix Studio spotlight this week. I have a long form video, so I have a tutorial video that will be on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's on Friday, and I will be using one of Kat Kerr's sets called the Ours Have It. If you don't have that one, I mean, you're really missing out because it's so good. It's one of my favorite sets, and I made 3 different projects using that one set, because, and I could have made 50 more. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. So anyway, lots of really great inspiration this week. Definitely give Sizzix a follow, give the artists a follow, go give them some likes and comments and love. It really, really helps, especially for smaller independent artists that are just trying to share the love. It really makes a big difference. Let's see. Okay, yay. All right. Lindsay says I have it, but I'm definitely not using it to its full extent. Well, that's okay. I mean, just getting inspiration, and when you have time to sit down and use it, then hopefully you'll have some more fun ideas. Somebody said I'm still in the learning how to art journal stage. Well, yeah, I mean, I think we all are, right? I mean, like, there's always more to learn, and that's what the art journal's for. So I'm happy that you're doing it, and that you're being a beginner in it. That's really great. Michelle said, I use them for art journals and playing with your gel plate. Oh yeah, that's great. We could definitely do a gel plate class with these. Robin said, using for mixed media journal, cards, and 3D shadow boxes. Wow, those are all great ideas. Really, really great. All right, well, make sure you go and give people love and watch those other projects, because you're going to be blown away by all of the amazing art that comes out of it. All right. So now we have 4 focal points. Let's see how these guys are doing, if they're dry yet. Oh, ooh, did you see that flash? Let me come close. Oh, look at the green. Look at the green. Oh my goodness. Seriously. What is happening? This just makes me so happy. Oh, hi, Isaac. I miss you. Hi, Layla. Hi, Riker. I miss you guys so much. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even want to cover this. Look at how beautiful that is. Dang, that is nice. Okay, what was this? Ooh, I think it was the dark one. Is that? Yes. Okay, so do you guys have Lindy spray? Any Lindy spray or Magicals even? They're so good. Oh my goodness, they're so good. This is Lindy Starburst. This one is called Afternoon Delight. Ooh, Afternoon Delight Denim. That's a good name. All right. I like that. That's the one that gave us this dark blue with this green like flash in here. All right, I'm in love already. All right, let's see what this one is. Okay, this one is doesn't have any flash, but it is really pretty. I think I might add some of the text to this one. I think that'll add a little bit more. It's still kind of wet too. That's crazy. That's a beautiful color. What else do we have? This one. Really, this was just paint, right? So it's just the paint colors, but really gorgeous. Um, Robin said, I love Lindy's spray and magical. I know, right? They're so beautiful. They have some new colors coming out too, and it's really hard for me to not buy all of them, but I'm trying really hard to not buy all the colors of things anymore because I don't have space for them. Gel painting class would be fun. Yes, definitely. There's so many requests for gel painting stuff or gel printing. We could do like a month of classes just on gel printing, right? I mean, yeah. I'll definitely incorporate that into Advent this year if we're gonna just do like, random stuff. Yeah, I think this is dry. This is good. So this was the stencil butter in magenta, looking good. Okay, we're getting close to time, so I want to respect your time and also make sure that we finish these projects. And I love these cards, so let's keep going. Let's do this one first because this just blew me away. It's absolutely my favorite. So we're gonna go this way. I like that lighter corner up at the top. And let's see, we're going to, what else do we want to do to this? I have some string. I have a few different things. I have some string and some like lace and some seam binding in this like cream color. I know, I know. We have less than a month until Advent. And like I was saying earlier, I don't know if everyone was here yet, but I don't have an Advent calendar, like a crafty one to open this year. And at first I was like kind of panicking a little bit because I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I thought, well, maybe we can do something a little different. So we're just going to wing it. And unless, we'll figure out this month, we'll sort of unveil the itself, right? I think, and I'm not stressing about it, and it's just going to be whatever it's meant to be. So I think there's a pretty good chance we're just gonna, maybe I'm gonna come up with prompts. People like prompts, I think. You guys let me know what you think about this too. But ooh, should it be the other way? Hold on. But I was thinking maybe we could do prompts and then I'm sorry, I'm thinking and talking at the same time. That doesn't always work so well. Yeah. And then like do a craft our stash thing, right? Because yeah, this, I know money's tight for everybody, especially lately. And I don't, I think it worked out this way on purpose. So you let me know what you think about that. I put some string around here. I went the opposite way of the stripes so that you could actually see it, so it didn't blend in so much. And so I think that looks good. I am in love with that. Okay, so let's pick our thing. Should I be the hand? Maybe. I like the hand. Should the hand be black and white or should it be yellow? I have some, let's see, what do I have? I've got some Ecoline markers. Have you ever used these? They're so juicy and delicious. Ecoline is also a Royal Talents product, in case anyone didn't know. Okay, hold on. I'm missing comments. Let's see. Michelle said, I was just thinking about Advent calendars. Yeah. Robin said, are you going to do Carve December? I can use prompts for Advent with carving. Yes. Yes, I actually forgot about that, but 100% we have to do carving for December, right? I'll come up with my own prompt list like I have done the last couple of years. You guys seem to like that. And then maybe I'll do another tutorial on stamp carving so that anyone that's new or wants to get involved and hasn't done it before. How does that sound? I think I'm just going to color this yellow. We're just going for it. Yeah, definitely. We'll do Carve December. We will do Advent, but with a twist. Okay, so yes, I'm so glad you guys are here. Yay. We're just working out all the details together here. This is great because I want to do what's going to be good and fun for you, obviously, right? And I think that will be amazing. So I just colored this yellow. I'm just keeping it simple for today. And then I kind of want it to be lifted up a little bit. I've got some 3D matte gel The hand blocks too much of the shimmer. Oh, how about the eye? Oh, okay, let's try the eye. Yeah. Oh, that looks really good actually. Yeah. Should I color it or should I leave it black and white? You let me know. Yeah, while you're telling me what to do with the eye, let's talk about Advent really quick. And Robin, will you take notes for me, please? And then we can talk about it later. Um, okay, hold on. Lindsay said, is the Lindy spray you're using one you add water to, the Starburst spray, or something different? Yeah, so that's a great question. Thanks for asking that. So all Lindy sprays that come in the bottle like this, when you receive them, it's just the powder. It's just the actual pigment powder. And then you add water. It even says on here, doesn't it? Just add hot water or warm water to the fill line. Let it sit 10 minutes, shake before each use. And there's a fill line right here. So it's easier for shipping. It's like weighs less. And then you just have the empty bottle with just um the pigment in it, and then you add water when you're ready. So yeah, that's a great question. Thanks for asking that. Hold on, I think I missed a couple comments. Oops. Okay, hold on, let's see. Oh, the hand blocks too much of the oh yeah, okay, I got that one. Yes, carving. Yay, Sonia. I just bought a whole bunch of blocks to try that. Okay, well, oh, Renee's here. Hi. Red eye, maybe. Ooh. Are you staying up too late, Alicia? Okay, what if we did red around this edge? Or what are you thinking? We could try that. Let's see. I have red. What about this one? What is this? This is like a soft. It's carmine. Let's see what it looks like actually. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's do it around the edge. The blue and the red looks nice together. All right. Okay, so I'll make a Carve December list for sure. That's exciting. And then does anyone need a stamp carving like 101 or intro course? Like not a course, but just like a video. I do have one out on my YouTube channel already from a couple of years ago. So you could start with that if you wanted, but if you want a little bit more instruction, or maybe on one of the lives, if you want me to like spend a few minutes going over it so you could ask questions, I'd be willing to do that. Just let me know. Renee, right. Okay, so we were just talking about Advent calendar. So I don't have a crafty Advent calendar to open every day, but what we were thinking is we are going to do like a craft your stash Advent this year. And oops. And I'll give like a prompt list for each day, so you can, if you have whatever it is we're going to use, you can get yours out too, and we can use it together. And that way, we don't have to buy another thing, and we can save a little bit of money, and we can use all the awesome tools that we already have. And everybody seems to like that. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then I'll come up with a prompt list for it and share it. And then we were also just talking about Carve December. So if you're going to do stamp carving, I will make a prompt list for that as well. I'm so excited. You guys got me all pumped up. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I love you all the most. Okay, let me just get questions and we'll finish our cards and we'll be done. Alicia's laughing. Do I have, okay. Oh, I do have one of those from something, maybe Art Adventure, that I haven't used. Yes, I'm sure you do. It's sweet violet, purple, teal. Ooh, where'd it go? Definitely playing with that tomorrow. Okay, wonderful. Yes. Oh, the spray. You're talking about the spray. Good. Sonia said me, person, turquoise waving. So I think that's really funny. Okay. Love using the stash. Love the Craft Your Stash Advent. Yes. Okay. That's what we're doing then. I love it so much. Lindsay says, I love the Craft Your Stash idea. I have so much unused supplies. Okay. So you guys just sealed the deal there. Thank you for helping me make that decision. Let's get our other, oh, here they are. Our other ones out here. This one I think I want to spray. So let's do that next because I want to keep moving along. And I do have some, where is it? We'll use, Let's use this one. It's a little bit thicker. I think I want to spray on here. Maybe the green would be fun. This one is called Curious or Chartreuse. All right, I'm with Michelle. Yes. Okay, we're definitely doing Craft Your Stash. Wonderful. And I hope you all join in on the Carve December. If you've not done it before, let me know and I will give you a tutorial. It really is easier than it looks. If you've not tried it yet, I highly recommend at least giving it a chance, okay? A lot of people, when I first started doing it with the group, they were like, no, it's too hard. I can't do it. And then I was like, please just try. And then you guys tried and now you all love it. So if you haven't tried, just give yourself a chance, okay, to try it. And if you're still struggling or you're like, I don't know, I can't do it, let me know and I'll give you a tutorial. Okay. All right. That one's going to go over here for a second because that pink and green is too darn cute. Oh, we didn't use this. Let's use this. All right. I'm going to do it on here. I think normally I would do a paste through here, but we don't have time for that. So I'm going to do a paint. What paint would go good with this? This is like that orange and pinky kind. And Lindsay, yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Let's put this one aside. So I'm not going to finish these, but I want to show you while you're telling me what color to do here. I do have these. These are 5x5. They might be a little bit big, but I was going to layer them. So I was going to get like a colored of plain cardstock that could go, maybe around here and then have the brown showing through. And then, or you could put them on 4x4 cards and just have smaller cards. I'm not going to finish them though, because we kind of are running out of time. But time flies when we're having fun, right? But I do want to do this really quick because this is pretty cool and I want to see how it looks. So let's pick a color and I'm going to do paint. Sorry, 1 second. I've got orange and pinkish red. So let's do, so many colors, but I can't see them right now. I don't know what color to use. What if we do, I want something light, but it has to be opaque. What if we do yellow? Is yellow good or no? It's not very opaque though. Oh, this is where I'm making myself overthink it. Okay. The hand would look good against that red. Yes, it would. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Okay, hold on. So then I'm going to do turquoise. Thank you for that, Sonia. That's really good. Okay. And then, oh, this guy's almost done. There we go. Okay. So let's go back here. I'm going to just use the same sponge. Oh, remove that. I just want to see how these letters look. They're kind of cool. It's going to break up some of this other pattern, which is kind of dark. And I just want to see what's going on. These would be really fun patterns to use on the gel plate. Going back to what Michelle was saying earlier, I think that is a great idea too. Okay, I didn't mean to go everywhere, but I kind of did, so it's fine. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's pretty fun. Check this out. You can still kind of see through there too. Just adds another layer of goodness. The hand look against the red, right? Okay, good. All right, so that's going to go there. Let's get some of this 3D matte, or what is this? 3D matte gel. Yeah, this is from Finavir, from Prima. I have it because it's the best for doing anything that's heavy or thick. This isn't, but it also is good for dimension. So it's good for lots of different things. All right. Yes, we're going to just do it. And then I know that teal is still wet. I don't even care. but I do want to splatter on here. Okay, so we're going to take some of this. Ooh, yes, we're going to do that. Okay, hold on. Let's take a tiny bit more. Perfect. And get my water. We haven't done any splatter tonight. What's that about? Still have to do this guy. Okay, we don't need scissors. I'm trying to organize what I can. Okay, here we go. How are we doing? What's our time? Oh, 1:05. That's okay. We got a couple minutes. You guys can hang out for a little bit longer, right? Okay, how is this time? If I come back and do lives more regularly, like every week, is Wednesday at 7 Eastern a good time for you guys in general? Let me know. Okay, I'm loving the splatter. Telling you, splatter is always a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. So good. Okay, here we go. This one is done, I think. That looks so good, doesn't it? Yeah, I love it. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. And really, if I wasn't chatting so much, we could have done this a lot faster too. But where's the fun in that? Okay. Okay, that's good. This one, I think, let's do some of this letter. I mean, we've used almost every piece of this, which is pretty great, huh? All right, let's see. This one, okay, I want to show you another technique with this piece. So let's just do it. Get rid of that and clean this up. And let's do, I've got some ink here. So I've got acrylic ink. This is a dark blue. And I think that's what I want to use. I'm going to give it a good shake. Sometimes stuff can settle on the bottom with these. So yeah. Okay, Wednesday at 7 is perfect for Robin. Let me know, anybody else, if this time, I guess if the time doesn't work for you, let me know. Okay, I want this on a block, but just like a little one, whatever. It doesn't have to be too particular, and you don't have to put it on a block. You could always just hold it in your hand. Whatever. Okay, we've got that. And then I'm going to get some of this. This is called, I think it's ultramarine. Yeah, ultramarine. And the acrylic ink, this is from Royal Talents, Amsterdam line. It's still acrylic paint, right? But it is just in ink form, so it's much thinner. Rhonda's here. Hey, hi, Rhonda. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. See your beautiful face out there. Thanks for coming to hang out. We're just about done. I'm just going to say again, for anyone that joined later, I do have a giveaway with Sizzix Studio for this week to win the registration tool, the stamp and spin tool, and 2 Mark Montano new Sizzix Studio stamp and stencil sets. All you have to do is go enter. The link is on my Facebook, it's on my YouTube post, and it's on Instagram. If you go to my link in my bio, the very top section there has a button that says enter the Sizzix Studio giveaway, and you go enter that, and at the end of the week I'm going to choose a winner, and you win all of the things. It's over $125 value, and I send it to you absolutely free. So if you want to win that, please make sure to go enter. I would love for you to win it. Okay, so I used the words there. Doesn't that make like a nice extra little texture there? Let's see. I'm happy with this time. Worked for me tonight. Thanks for the heads up on Insta for your live. Yeah, you're welcome. So glad that you were able to join. Okay, this one, let's see. We've got the light bulb or the pens. And what's our other background? Oh, the other, oops, sorry, I shook you a little bit. The other background is this pink and green. Oh, I love it. Okay. So let's see. I probably should have done the compass for this one, but who cares? It's going to be fine. Light bulb on here. And this one over here, maybe. I think so. I think so. For some reason, the white on the background of this is kind of bugging me a little bit. Is that just me? It's probably just me. Not everything has to be all color, right? Okay. I need to remind myself of that sometimes. I just want color everywhere. Oh, well, it's fine. Okay, let me dry this really quick. It's almost there. And I think we'll put the light bulb on this green one. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay. So next week, if you're going to come hang out with me next Wednesday, we're going to look at my graphics prints designs that I made with graphics. If you don't know what those are, please make sure to come and hang out, even if it's just for a little bit, to say hi and see what it's all about, because they're my first licensed design, and it is like, it's super cool and I love it so much. And I haven't really been able to do much as far as like coming live to hang out with you guys and promote it. So I'm going to show you a bunch of projects that I've made using that, and we'll make something live together, and that will be really fun. What if I think I want to spray this, but I also kind of just want to put this on here. This is seam binding. So anyway, yeah, next week, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Next week, that's what we're going to talk about, is the graphics prints. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you definitely need to come and hang out. Okay, here we go. Almost there. Okay, I can't help it. This needs to be dark blue. It just does. I don't know why, but this is what's happening. So let's just do it. So this is the acrylic ink, and I'm just going to put it everywhere. And then I'm going to use my finger to move it around because I'm trying to hurry and I don't care. And then we're going to smush it all around. Okay. This is the very technical, clean, neat way to do this. So I hope you're taking notes. But look at how beautiful it is. That's amazing. Come on. And now my fingers are beautiful too. So let me just dry it real fast. I'm like, look at all the tips you're getting tonight. All of these lovely tips. You can color ribbon. You can color paper. You can color your fingers. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to put this on here. And let's see, I'll just put tape on the back to hold it. I think I need to go this way. Yeah, this way. Okay. Oops, that's too far. Sorry, guys, 1 second. And then, okay, that's good. I'm just going to, a little bit more glue. It's like, it's still kind of wet, so it doesn't want to accept the glue, which makes sense. Wait for that to dry if you're going to do it for yourself. I love that it gets a little bit wrinkly and bunchy there too. That's pretty cool. Should I leave this black and white? I think it kind of needs to be black and white against all this color. What do you think? All right, I'm going to do the 3D gel again. It's just a nice quick way, and it gives it a tiny bit of dimension without much effort. And I kind of like this going up and down. This is very non-traditional for this type of thing, but that's what we do. Look at this one. This might be my favorite. That's super fun. Oh, Sarah, yay. Oh, you guys are going to make me cry. I love you so much. Oh, okay. Rhonda said, Kassy's World, it's all color. I know, right? And now my hands. Next Wednesday. Woohoo! I bought my second set of your graphic prints. Oh, thank you so much. That's really sweet. And Sarah's here. Okay, so we've got 3 down, 1 to go. Let's finish this last one, and then we'll be done. Yay! All right. This is going to have this, although I really feel like it needs the compass, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to switch it because we're not doing it. That's all I can think about, though. But I do kind of want to color it. But maybe it's going to be like a light gray or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I kind of like this gray. It's real subtle. You can't really tell, but it is there. It's like a little something. But this also needs something else. Like it's not there. Do you know what I'm saying? This feels very boring to me. What am I going to do? Okay, we can do some splatter. Sure, sure. You guys have, yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You guys are amazing. All right. I'm just going to spend the rest of my evening smiling all over the place because you just all made my heart grow about 1,000,000%. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making my day. I love you so much. Okay. More splatter because you can't have enough splatter. Okay. I don't know what else to do. So I think we're going to leave it like this. Unless we color these pink. That's all I can think of. Oh, what if we do this? Sorry, I know. We got to go, but whatever. What if we do this? Instead of wrapping it around, we could just like let it be messy. That might be too much. Hold on. Let's do a little bit less. And then, okay. I have ideas. Hold on. Let's do like a really loose circle. Okay. And then we just drop it. Yeah. What do you think of that? Oh, you can't see it very well. Sorry. Splash of yellow, maybe. Ooh, I like that. Oh, Lindsay says lace. Sarah said it's been a minute. It's been a lot of minutes. I know, but since you just joined, I'm going to let you know. I will add some yellow, you guys. I will let you know that we are doing a version of Advent this year, but we're going to do Craft Your Stash. Just watch on all the socials for more details and for the prompt list and all of that. Next, I'm going to start being live every Wednesday again. And we'll just do different things each week. And then, what else, you guys? And then we're going to do Carve December again, too. So I don't have an Advent calendar to open every day in December this year. But again, we're going to just get stuff that we already have and gather and make pretty stuff. And that makes me so excited. And seems like everybody else is on board too. So hopefully you can join us sometimes for that, Sarah. Just keep an eye out for more details about that for everybody. I'll make sure to post with plenty of time. I have an idea. Hold on for this yellow. Just give me a second. I got to dry this. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I can't wait for Carve December. I haven't really made much art this year. It's been a really hard year. A lot of changes, a lot of things going on. And, it just sometimes you just got to take a break and get through the stuff, and that's what I've been doing. But I'm just like, I'm ready to rock and roll now. And it's because of all of you. Seriously, you just make my heart so happy. Here, I'm trying to stick these. I don't want the ends showing. So, okay. Last thing, I just have to straighten this a little bit because it's bugging me. I like this messy string behind there. Okay. This is the last thing we're doing, I swear. So I've got this yellow. Oh, it's going to be green because I didn't clean that well enough. So let's get a different paintbrush. Sorry for my reach. Okay. Uh-oh. Please don't break. Oh, this paintbrush is not in good shape, but we'll see if it makes it through. Okay. I know part of the problem is I'm on the blue. Let's go over here in the well. Okay. Splash of yellow. Yes. Okay. Oh, Lindsay said lace. I forgot about the lace. How are we going to do lace? I don't know if we can do lace, Lindsay. Okay, let me make sure. So here's what I want to do. I'm just going to go where there's white, not including those words, but just the big areas. And I'm coloring in the background of the big areas. This is such a fun thing, and I've only recently kind of started doing it, but it makes such a big difference. You'll see if you watch my Sizzix video on Friday. It comes out on Friday. make sure and watch that. There's some really good tips in there. I use Cat Kerr's the Ours Have It from Sizzix Studio line. Fantastic set. Look at this paintbrush, you guys. I think I have to throw it away after this. It's really funny. But anyway, yeah, I do this technique. I make a card in that one too, and I show you some other fun projects you can make. But yeah, it's just like it's just a quick, easy way to add some just more interest to the background. And it's like it's messy, but it I don't know, it just does something for me. It really has been a technique that I've been like wanting to use more and more because it's fun. And I like to use the watercolor, but I don't want to have to like try to be particular or careful with what I'm doing or like be good at watercoloring. But I just want to use the watercolor paint. So that's also a really nice way to do it. So see, there's yellow now in the background and it was so easy and I didn't have to really like be careful or think about it too much. So what do you think of that? Um, yeah, what time on Wednesdays? Yeah, so it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be 6 p.m. for you. And you can join anytime. And of course, replays will always be up, but if you can ever make it live, I'd love to see everybody and hang out and just, do all this fun stuff and make things with you. So these are all card fronts. Of course, you would mount them onto a card base, but this is what we have for today. So I'll just hold two up at a time so I can show you a little bit closer. And we'll go this way. So here's two of them. And we used nearly everything from this new Mark Montano set. Look at this. They're all so different. You could put whatever sentiment you want in there, right? And the set is called, does anyone remember? 5 points if you remember. My favorite things. Here it is. This is what it looks like. We use just about everything. It's called My Favorite Things. There. Okay. Okay. All right. I got to say goodbye. It's been almost an hour and a half now. I'm so glad you stuck with me. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. They look really cool. I love all of them. Thank you so much. Elisa said beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So tonight was amazing. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you coming to hang out with me and just do all of this and share what's been going on for you. I missed you so, so much. You have no idea. And I'm so excited to get back to doing like every Wednesday. So that's what we're going to do. So I'll be live next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And that will be my normal schedule, of course, barring any like crazy things happening. I'll change it if I need to, but I'm going to try to just do Wednesdays at 7 from now on until December. And then we will do Advent this year. We're going to do it a little bit different as we decided tonight. So anyone watching the replay, I will post about the differences. We're going to do Craft Your Stash for Advent. I'm super excited about this. It's going to be so great. We all have way too much stuff. I guarantee it. So it's going to be really great. If there's anything for Advent that you want me to include on the prompt list, like if you're like, I have so much washi tape, can you please put washi tape for one of the days? Like just post it, post it somewhere where I can see it. Send me a private message. I don't care. Text me. I don't care. Just let me know what you want. If there's something that you really want me to add to the list, and I will do that. And I will also make a Carved December list. And yeah, and then very, very important, you have until the end of the week, you have till Friday night to go enter the Sizzix Studio contest. You win the registration tool, you win the stamp and spin tool, and you win 2 of the Mark Montano sets for free. I ship it to you for free. It's amazing. They all of the supplies are given to you from Sizzix, but I'm paying for the shipping, and I am so excited for you to get it. If you don't have it already, it's so much fun to use. It's addictive. And you just saw tonight, like we just made 4 little cards out of this. You can make a gazillion things. So go into the contest. If you can't find the link, let me know and I will give it to you. You have till Friday night to do it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much. I'll see you next Wednesday at 7 and we'll have some more fun. Okay. Bye, you guys.